Hi everyone. Today I received this parcel from a cargo company. It is from a friend of mine who asked me to have this cassette recorder repaired for him. He told me that there's something wrong with the sound. It goes up and down, and sometimes it goes off. So because there's no one to repair it in his home city, that's why he sent to me via a cargo company. So let's open it up and see what's wrong with it. I guess so. I've unboxed it already, plugged it in the power protection bulb, and this is what I got. This might be because of the speaker. So let's try another speaker to roll it out. The problem still persists, so it is not the problem of the speaker. There's something else. As for the radio channels, there are only one channel, FM channel. And when you turn the volume up, you hear a clicking sound. So let's open it up and see what's wrong with it. There's only one FM channel, though the telescopic antenna is deployed. There it is from inside. I think the variable capacitor needs to be replaced. That's why there are no FM channels. But I'm afraid I don't have replacement for it now. Anyway, I'll inject it with kerosene and try to enhance the connection between the board and the telescopic antenna. And I'll also realign the IFs because I think someone tampered with them, because I'm not the first hand opened it before. Okay, first things first. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to realign the head of the cassette recorder and see what will become of the sound. To be able to reach the head, you have to remove the door, the front cover of the door, not the whole door, but the front cover of the door. You would just pull it up. Here we go. Before doing an alignment for the head, we have to make sure that it is clean. So I have to clean it with eau de cologne, alcohol, or even thinner. I'm afraid that the realignment doesn't make any difference. So the problem is most probably with something else rather than the head. There might be something wrong with the recording spring. This is the spring that I mean. I'll inject it with kerosene and see what will become of it. Now let's try. I'm afraid the problem also exists with the radio. It is low. Well, I'm afraid the problem also exists with the radio. So it is not a matter of recording a spring, because if it is only to do with the cassette recorder, so it is the recording spring. But it also the problem also does with the radio. So with Sony products, my advice to you is always resolder, 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 and that's what we are going to do. We are going to resolder the amplifier IC and also all the shields. You see, this shield, that shield, all the shields, and also the amplifier IC, which is this one. Because it is not actually a function problem. I'm quite sure that the problem is with only a cracked solder. So that's why we're going to resolder. Okay, now let's try. The sound is right, but I'm afraid there's something wrong with the motor's speed. We need to adjust the motor's speed, but the sound is back again. Basically, the problem was with the sound, not actually with the cassette recorder, because a lot of people don't use the cassette recorder anymore. But the owner of this cassette tape recorder, who is my friend, wanted the cassette to be working alright. So we'll work on this problem.
بسيط وترمل ونصيب احلم اكل نفسي اسمع ما الطير يغني من وتغير الدنيا والنفسي بحلم وحلم بسيط مش مترمل ولا اسمعونا يا خطيب الدنيا والنفسي ومني كدبت عليك ومني كدبت عليك كدبت عليك كدبت عليك يكفى ويحلالي.
We adjusted the speed of the motor from this potentiometer. Well, the problem is not with the motor, okay? The problem is with the belts. The problem is with the belt. The belt needs to be replaced. We have adjusted the sound. Now it is
مالي اللي هيحصل ايه راضي انا بحالي راضي وبعيش حالي من غير ما افكر فيه بحلم ويا حلالي بحلم وانا مالي هيحصل ايه.
Have you heard this sound? This results from a capacitor adjacent to the amplifier IC. Do you see this capacitor? It is not, one pin is not soldered to the board. This one is okay. I'll clean this board. I might find something else. Only this capacitor. Actually, it doesn't seem alright. I'm going to replace it. It is 100 micros, 10 volts. Now we'll see about the channels after we injected the variable capacitor with kerosene, and after replacing the capacitor, let's see about the channels of the FM. When you replace the capacitor, the channels are back, but I'm afraid the reception is very poor. This problem can arise from a bad contact between the telescopic antenna and the board, or the variable capacitor needs to be replaced. One of them. Okay, so we'll start with the easiest, which is the contact between the telescopic antenna and the board. Well, fortunately, I found two new variable capacitor. Okay, in my home city. I found a vendor who sells them in my home city, and this is actually very rare. So I'm going to replace this variable capacitor after we failed to adjust the FM channels because of the variable capacitor. Now let's do it. Now I could free the board and I can do whatever I like with it. Now I remove this variable capacitor and replace it with one of those. By all means, I couldn't take the variable capacitor out. You see, this is a very strong adhesive. I couldn't take it out. I tried and tried, but I'm afraid I failed to take it out. So I'm going to enhance the contact points. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, and I'm going to make a connection between this point and that point. There might be a cut here, Allen thin cut. Okay, so I'm going to make a connection to enhance it. That's what I'm going to do, and let's try. Because actually I tried and tried, but I'm afraid I failed to take this screw out. Well, I'm going to use a sandpaper to remove any carbon dioxide.
به في علم الغيب عندك، فدل على أن هناك أسماء استأثر الله تبارك وتعالى بعلمها دون.
Okay, it's working now. Alright, the problem is solved, and this was the end of our video. Please don't forget to subscribe, share, comment, and like. See you in a new video with a new product. Bye for now.